So I wanted to try something a little different this year. See if I could save myself some time rather than just typing things up. So I figured I'd try to do some videos essentially for the trophies. See how that goes. So we're a little late. It's over a week late actually. But here are your trophies for week one. So Jenny's team of the week for week one of the 2025 season. Pretty easy choice. It's Mackenzie, 180.57 fantasy points on the week, led by Derrick Henry, obviously. 169 yards rushing, two touchdowns, and then he had one reception for 13 yards. He did have that fumble late that ended up costing the Ravens against the Bills, but still incredible player. 30.7 fantasy points is pretty wild. He also got contributions from J.J. McCarthy, who had 19.7 points as well. He had a great fourth quarter against the Bears. Two touchdown passes and then another rushing touchdown. Also, Kyren Williams put up 14.4 fantasy points, so he had a pretty good week. 66 rush yards, one rushing touchdown. So those were like the big hitters. He also had what people want to say is the breakout game for Keon Coleman with Josh Allen. So Coleman had his like big breakout, 8 receptions, 112 receiving yards, and a touchdown, late touchdown, tip touchdown in the back of the end zone. Oh, and I'm forgetting Deebo. Yeah, so Deebo Samuel too, 20.6 fantasy points. He had, 77 receiving yards, 7 receptions, and then he had one rushing touchdown, funny enough, with 19 rushing yards. Yeah. So those were his main contributors. All those guys kind of put together. I think the lowest scoring among those I mentioned is Kyren Williams with 14. The highest scoring is like Derrick Henry, so 24.52 from McCarthy, 30.7 from Henry, 14.4 from Kyren Williams, 20.6 from Deebo Samuel, 23.7 from Keon Coleman. So if you quickly want to do the math, that's over 100 fantasy points. That's close to 110. So yeah, pretty good day when 5 guys are scoring over half your points. Easy team of the week. For Pete's player of the week, that is, funny enough, I wanted to mention this. It's funny now, looking back, I'm kind of happy this waited, because he won player of the week and then immediately got traded. So I love that. That's just a kind of funny little tidbit. So the player of the week was for Sarah. It is Justin Herbert. He completed 25 pass completions for 318 yards. He had 3 passing touchdowns and then another 32 yards rushing on the Friday night game in Brazil for the Chargers to beat the Chiefs. So he probably had one of the best games I've ever seen him play. He was fantastic, and in a game where I thought the Chargers would be leaning on the run game behind their first round pick running back Omarion Hampton, Coach Jim Harbaugh let Justin Herbert air it out. And then, so his 33.52 fantasy points were the most for a player that was started in our league. Keyword in there, started in our league for week one. And then, funny enough, Sarah immediately traded him to Patrick. So, funny how that worked. I don't really have a tacos pickup of the week just because this was week one. So, I could have picked someone on free agency, but I'm going to be honest, everybody kind of is a pickup since we just had the draft and it's week one. So, I didn't really, you can say that's a cop-out, but there wasn't really oh, look, this person started this person. Everybody started the players that they basically got in the draft. So there were a few, minor pickups, but nobody was starting those guys, except for, Jerome and Kenneth Gainwell. I guess Charlie and her linebackers. Anyway, we didn't really have one of those. So the only other real... I guess, what's the other segment that I usually do? It's called, I have a nickname for it. Hold on. See, these are the things I gotta like remember, and I guess I gotta take more notes on that. Oh yeah, so like I guess the Rafi's wisdom of the week. Ooh, wisdom of the week. I don't know if that's gonna go over so hot. A lot of people don't really listen to my videos, but this one's an easy one. Olivia, you literally drafted the reigning MVP. You didn't start the MVP on a career night he had. Like that's crazy. Like I know been over a week, and you're gonna watch this video and be like, really? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, because that is wild. I would literally lie to somebody who asked me to do something different for my team. That is like a big no no. That is like I don't even know. I can't words cannot describe how like awestruck I am about how like crazy that is. So yeah, definitely if you got like a star player, definitely play that player. If you're not gonna play that player, somebody's got to be holding like a knife to your throat or something. So yeah, that's a pretty easy one. Really, really easy wisdom of the week. Play your star players. If you're gonna pay $40 for Josh Allen, you should play Josh Allen because he's pretty good. Yeah, not too difficult this one. Maybe I'll keep these videos.